Hello everybody, welcome to Yaya Spoon. I'm your host Yaya, and today we're making something for fall, a spiced pumpkin bread. Doesn't that sound wonderful? I'm so ready for the fall flavors, and Thanksgiving is around the corner. This is going to be perfect for those of you who are maybe new to baking or you have a little less experience. You want to get that practice back in there, and it's a foolproof recipe for the most part. But one thing about baking is you do have to be precise. So we're going to be as precise as we can be. Before we get started, you're going to need a loaf pan for your bread. So you can just get a simple loaf pan like this, which would be perfect. We're going to make one loaf today, at least that's what the recipe says. And this is my special loaf. See at the top, it's got pumpkins on it. So I also have a link if you're interested in purchasing one of these. I have it in the description. Stick around to the end because I will be sharing with you some tips as we go, and then we're going to taste test and see how wonderful this recipe is. So let's get to baking. We have our oven preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. In the meantime, you're going to grab a bowl, and I've already put the flour, the all-purpose flour, in here. Now, all the ingredients and the amounts for the recipe will be listed below in the description. For our flour, we're going to whisk together the flour, baking soda, baking powder, salt, cinnamon, ground ginger, ground nutmeg, and ground cloves. So now we're going to whisk all of that together and just combine it. So these are our dry ingredients, and we will be adding our wet ingredients here eventually. So we'll begin with the granulated sugar, brown sugar, vanilla extract, and our pumpkin puree here. And I just got this from the can. 2 eggs. And then finally we have our stick of melted butter. It has been cooled, so you want to make sure that it's cooled, otherwise it would cook the eggs when we mix it. So we don't want scrambled eggs, so make sure it's cooled but yet melted. So at this point we just mix it together. So we've got the wet ingredients combined, and then we want to add the dry ingredients with the flour and other spices in here. So we want to add that, and then we're going to combine this. Well, this can be very therapeutic. Just take your time. Patience pays off when it comes to cooking in general, especially baking. So this part is going to take a minute, but stick with it. You'll get the right consistency here. So I'm really just kind of folding everything in gently to combine it. What I'm going to do now is prepare my pan. So I'm going to put that aside real quick. I'm going to prepare my pan. I'm using this one, but like I said earlier, if you have one like this, that's fine. I just wanted an opportunity to show off my cute little pan with the mold. So we're going to prepare this by spraying. I have some non-stick spray that's got a little butter in it. Want to get in all the crevices if you're using a mold like I am here. Hopefully when it's ready, we're going to pop it upside down and it will release easy. So you want to just spread it out as evenly as possible. Pumpkin is one of the most popular forms of winter squashes. It contains high levels of carotenoids known to help prevent some forms of cancer and heart disease. It's a great source of vitamin C to boost our immune system. Make sure that you tap it to get rid of any air bubbles. Now it's time to go in the oven in our 350-degree preheated oven for 45 minutes to an hour. So after 45 minutes, I'm gonna check it and then we'll go from there. So it's been 45 minutes and I'm going to check the loaf to see if it's done. So I've got just a regular toothpick. I'm just gonna insert it and it's supposed to come out clean. Yep, I'd say that's clean. So it's done, guys. So I'm gonna let this rest for 15 minutes on the rack and then stay tuned for what comes next. Okay guys, it's been 15 minutes and the bread is cooled to the point where I could actually handle flipping it with my hands, but I wouldn't recommend that if you're not used to handling hot stuff. Definitely want to get you some mittens and do that. So now I'm going to place it on my platter, my serving platter, and that will be the big reveal. So hang in there, I'm almost there. Beautiful, looky there. See, and nothing is left hardly. Perfect, because we buttered it. The other thing you can do besides buttering it is to put a little bit of flour, just dust it a little bit, and that will also make sure that nothing sticks. Okay guys, check this out. This is what we're gonna do with the confectioner sugar. We're gonna lightly dust Look how pretty. Almost looks like snow. This is an option, you don't have to use it, but look how nice that looks. Okay, I'm going in with a knife. We got a taste test. The longer it sits, the longer it will settle. Because it's smelling my house up, something crazy. So now I'm gonna show you what we can do with this. Looky there, folks, yummy, oh yeah. All those fall flavors just explode in your mouth. And then the melted butter, the creamy butter, oh my goodness. As a reminder, if you haven't subscribed already, please do. And those of you that have subscribed, I appreciate your support from the bottom of my heart. And I want to bring you more recipes, fun recipes, seasonal recipes, recipes that just about anyone, whether you're a novice cook or a very experienced home chef like I am, we can all benefit, right? So be sure to like the video if this was helpful, and also share this recipe with those who can benefit and who will appreciate it. Again, you've got this, guys, and God bless.